Eli's Corner. That's your show. Take control of your show here. I'm just your guest. So how was your week at Spiceworks?
The week at Spiceworks has been good so far. You are a lot bigger. It's like funny for any of you guys that don't know, especially for me. I mean, you guys have been my sponsors for about a year, so I knew you're a pretty decent size. But I swear, when I came up to this building, I saw the little sign up on the upper right-hand corner. I was like, oh, they must be up in that quarter of the building. Right. I didn't realize you guys, and I was like, oh no, you have this building and you're gonna outgrow it in a year, and you guys are really,
yeah, it happens fast. When I first started, this was all just gutted. Yeah. We weren't even up here. It just looked like an upstairs basement, and now here it is. So, but I mean, is it kind of unique as far as like an IT company goes? Is it what you expected to run into as far as the culture and?
Well, no. Since you guys are like Spiceworks and you're technical, you actually have far more non-technical people than I ever expected. I mean, it seems like your marketing staff is actually probably sounds like one of your biggest departments.
Right.
And I wouldn't have expected that. Like your IT staff's like 8 people.
Right.
And your marketing staff is like 60.
Yeah.
So.
There's a reason this is great.
So I think that was like one thing, looking at a company that provides technical services. You don't always realize how important everything other than the tech actually is.
Right.
And so you come here and it's like you've got an amazing crew here that's doing all of this, and like I would have never thought of that.
Yeah, it's pretty bonkers. So it's still your show. So if you want to throw it to Todd for questions, I'll sit back and see if he has any Eli questions.
Todd, you have questions? I don't know.
So here's a question that, first off, it's okay, the people love your courses, by the way, so they want to know if you're going to bring them back.
No.
And also, I think some of them are wondering, how'd you even get started with your YouTube channel, Eli? Why did you decide to do the tech and the YouTube?
Well, I never did plan to do the YouTube channel. The original thing was for all you guys going to college. Here's a little depressing story for you. After I shut down my business as a consultant, I decided I was going to become like the super computer geek and go and get my master's degree and my PhD. And I was sitting in my master's degree program, and I was looking at the book, and I realized I didn't care about anything that was in the book. I realized the guy sitting beside me didn't care about anything in the book. And I realized the professor didn't care about any of us.
Oh, wow.
And I had just been an employee, like my employees. I had just been an employer of techs. And so I thought, wow, this is gonna be 4 years of a waste of time and money. So I thought, being an entrepreneur guy, like, how could I make money off this? And the thought was, what if I created streaming video courses? So talk about the things that we get paid for. Like I talk about, running cable is simple. You can teach a high school dropout to do it, and he can become an expert at it. And it's foolish amounts of money, but it only takes you 3 to 4 hours to learn, and then a lifetime to master.
Right.
No,
you're right.
Yeah, so I thought about that. So if you look at my original courses that they talk about, it was like things like network cabling, data recovery, tune-ups, like all of these things like we have to figure out on our own. And I figured, once you've done it for 5 years, you can just sit down and write a little course and hand that off to the next guy versus having them spend 5 years to figure out all this stuff. So,
yeah. No, it's an amazing story. And you're creeping up at 300,000 followers.
290.
Right, you're creeping up there, man. It's impressive. So we're glad you got to spend the week with us, and we made it comfortable.